Welcome back again, Gus. Senior coach, 19 years. You've been Langwarrin's coach for the entire century so far. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel very privileged, John. Always, it's never something I take for granted, but love it. Just love the club, love the people, and it's a joy to be here.
Now, this season in particular, it's going to be an extremely tough one. I've noticed you've got quite a few new signings, a few international boys. Just tell us, we all know that there's going to be a big push, but just tell us in your own words what your expectations are.
Well, it's like everything else. Every year you hope to do as well as you can, and it's the same this year. We're obviously recruited well, and some players have left, and you've got to fill that void. And last year we were very competitive with everybody up the top, but we couldn't really beat them. I think we only beat Malvern in the second last game of the season, but we drew with Mornington, drew with Cranbourne, drew with Clifton Hill, beat them once or whatever. But it's they're the games that you've got to win if you want to try and win the championship. And the last 3 years we've been, because there's not been any promotion, we've laid dormant a little bit. And when I say dormant, we decided not to spend the money that we could have, because the one thing about Langwarrin, as everybody knows, it's a very financial, stable community club. So we made the decision that we were going to bring quite a number of the young boys through, and we've still got these young boys here. And you get a bit of pain when you're playing young boys, and I think that was just the difference of not being able to beat the top teams last year. But in saying that, the young boys now, they played, most of them played last year. Kurt, Brandon, CK, young James Foster. There's a heap of them starting to come through. So it's like everything else. We said we needed some new blood, and there's only two ways a club goes. They either get rid of the coach or they refresh it with players. So fortunately they've refreshed it with players, and the club's done a great job in getting these types of players here. It's took a lot of hard work, a lot of energy, and it's not been easy. But they're here, they're settling down well, and I'm absolutely delighted with the energy that's in training. And as I say, I'm positive that we're going to do very well.
So looking at the other teams, your Morningtons and all your big teams, they've put a lot of money into players, in particular this season. How do you honestly think that are we in for a bit of a chance this season? Yeah,
I think there'll not be one easy game in the league. Our first game's up at Mooralbark Saturday night, very first game, and it's never easy up there. And not one game's going to be easy, Jonathan. And the only thing that I'll say is I feel more confident now with the group of players I've got, and just watching the way that they're training, the way that they're conducting themselves. Most of them are winners, and as I say, when players leave, you sign other players, and we've been very fortunate with some of them. Some of them have got better quality for the first division, and like you say, the Malverns, Clifton Hills, Morningtons, Cranbournes, everybody's going to be up for it, and you've just got to treat each game as it comes. But as you know, I've been there, done it, and won championships, and that's not blowing my own bag, but I know what it takes, and I've just got to blend this lot together, and if I can do that, then we're in for a very good season. And the reason that some of these players are here is the generosity of our sponsors, you know. Brian Skelly, Paint Spot in Mornington, and Greg Kilner, especially at Premier Builders. As you can see, if anybody's looking for an investment, then speak to me or Greg. But that's what it takes. It takes all that. And the committee's been working very hard, Jonathan, and I'm particularly quite happy with what's going on at the moment. I've still got my same backroom staff, you know, they guys are brilliant, and you need them, you know, you need the two Roberts and Neil and Tuxie, and you know, it's a hard job. I couldn't do it myself, so yeah, looking forward to it.
So you've had two pre-season matches. Where do they sort of sit as far as competition?
Oh, we've had about 4 or 5 actually, John, and fortunately, the last 3 or 4 games we've not conceded a goal, so that's a wee bit of testament. We played Sunbury last week, as you probably gathered, and we sort of beat them comfortably, whereas we used to struggle. Mazanoid we played, they turned round and beat us last year, so we beat them 3-0 or something. So there's good signs there, but they've still to settle in. I've still to decide just where a couple of positions are that's going to balance the side up. But the signing of Big Yaya has been tremendous for us, and the big boy Kieran at the back, you know, the boys Speedy, Connor, the two young boys for NPL 1, Serge, Lewis, the boy Aaron, Alex. You know, they're all good boys and they've got a great touch, and there's a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm there, you know. So I think the supporters will be quite happy with, and some of them have already said it's the first time they've seen for a long time actually playing football, and that's confidence on the ball and having good touches. But it's like everything else, it doesn't matter until that first league game.
That's right. And how would you say the boys' fitness levels are at this stage?
No problem. Some of the boys have come out this season and they were playing, you know, for about 5 or 6 months ourselves. So no problem with the fitness. As I say, it's just getting the balance and the blend. And in amongst were players that we've retained, you know, the Axes and Borises, Andy, you know, and Johnny Guthrie, and you know, and Caleb, Nabil's. We're looking for a big season off Nabil this year. And then you've got your sprinkling of young boys in amongst these boys, so they're all going to be fighting for places.
And if boys want to add to their fitness and strength?
Well, the best place to go is Alistair Wallace's place down in Somerville. He's different class, and unfortunately we couldn't get him this year because he started his own business. But if I could recommend anybody that's either got an injury or recovering, go and see Alistair Wallace down at Somerville.
Wallace Sports Performance.
That's exactly that's who it is, and look it up. Whatever, there'll be numbers on your programme. So yeah, no problems. But the other thing is, I just like to say, Jonathan, there's no many clubs do this what you do, and your sponsorship for the club and the way you do it's very professional. After every game, you know, you're there. So we'd like to thank you very much too.
Thank you very much, and all the best for the new season.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Jonathan.
Started from Liverpool, back in England. So I was played for them for a few years. Before going to Macclesfield, I spent a couple of years there, and then went played in Sweden, in Division 2 in Sweden, and then now I'm here.
What brought you to Langwarrin?
Well, first of all it was Macca, one of the other lads, and then I come down, spoke to Gus, met the coaches and everyone at the club, and you know, it's a good setup, and I think we're going to do well this year. So.
How do you think you'll fit in the change room with the boys? How's that going?
Yeah, it's going good. No, all the lads are sound, we get on well now. It's got crack.
And the big question is for the punchers there, what position to play?
Centre half, mainly, yeah. Well, try to.
My name's Aaron, I'm 18, I'm from Edinburgh in Scotland. Moved here about 7 months ago, joined Moreland City in the MPL, and then played in the All Nations tournament pre-season. Gus was the manager and he managed to persuade me to come down to Langy.
And how are you settling in with the lads?
Oh, I love it down here. It's nice to get away from the city for a bit. I still go up and visit now and again, but there's a great bunch of boys here, a lot of British boys, which helps, especially when you're new, feeling comfortable because you're all sort of in the same boat, and it's good. I like to play on the wing or up front, sort of in behind, anywhere in the attacking positions, and that's me.
Here with Matt Locke for Langy TV. First of all, welcome to Lawton Park. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, when I was 18, I was given a scholarship to go to America. So I played there for like nearly 5 years, and then I went down to Canada. And then after Canada, I came back to Australia. Yeah, and when I got back, I played for Dandy Thunder for a little bit, but I could never get fit. So I went down to Altona Magic, and there I played a season, and then I moved down here, played for Moore.
And what brought you to Langwarrin?
Well, Gus actually brought me down. Yeah, he asked me to come down last year, but I couldn't. So this year I finally decided to come down. So yeah.
And what's your preferred position with the?
Well, anywhere in the middle, really.
Anywhere where Gus says.
Anywhere he gets says, yeah.
So how's your pre-season been going?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, we've had a couple of games here and there, and the team is looking all right so far. So, and I'm settling in quite good, which is always, you know, good for a player when you come down to a new team.
And how would you say your fitness is going for pre-season?
Well, at the moment it's looking pretty good. That's all I can say.
And the boys have got a nickname for you. What's that?
They call me Yaya.
After?
Yaya too.
Any resemblance there?
I don't think so, but they think I play like him.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, Yaya, all the best for the coming season, and hope you do well.
Thank you.
I come from Liverpool back home in England. I was at Scarborough Athletic before I come out here. Before that I was at Bradford City up until then.
What brought you to Australia and Langwarrin in particular?
I came here to change the scenery. I've been here just under a year now, and I met Gus at an All Nations tournament. He was managing the Scottish team, so he spoke about Langwarrin and ambitions and that, so I thought I'd come down here and give it a go. Play out wide, keep me away from the ball.
Yep.
So I'm doing it.
That's exactly what Gus said just before.
Yeah, not surprised, eh?
So how are you settling in with the boys?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, well, a few of us we're living just over the road from here, so we're all living together and that, which helps. We're settling in all right. Yeah, can't complain.
All right. All the best for the new season.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Paul Speed, new signing for Langwarrin. Welcome to Langwarrin first, Paul.
Thank you.
And just tell us where you've come from.
Yeah, Liverpool. I play for a team in Liverpool called AFC Liverpool in England.
And how long have you been in Australia?
3 weeks.
And how's that going?
Good. I like it. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. And how did you come to get to Langwarrin?
An ex-player, Kev Townsend, got me in Conor Belger. Yeah.
And what's your favourite position or position that you prefer to play in?
Centre mid.
Centre midfield. And how you settling in with the boys?
Yeah, they're all good lads. All good lads. Yeah.
And your pre-season, how's that gone so far?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I was going to say, you say all the best for the new season.
Thanks. Thanks, mate.
I'm here with a new signing, Connor, from international signing for Langwarrin. Connor, just tell us a bit about your background, football background.
I just came, played for AFC Liverpool in North West Counties. I don't know what division it was. And when I was younger, played for Liverpool, a few trials at Everton. Played for me Merseyside, Knowsley boys and Kirby boys.
That sounds pretty impressive. What are you doing at Langwarrin?
Me to win them the league.
And how long have you been out here?
2-3 weeks.
And how's that going?
It's doing all right up to now.
And how'd you find in the last week? It would have been a bit warm last week.
Oh yeah, it was tough in that weather, but I got through it in the end.
And what position? What's your position?
Behind a forward or a forward, either.
Everybody likes to say they're a forward or a striker.
Yeah, it's the best position, isn't it?
How you fitting in with the lads?
Yeah, they're all a great bunch of lads, and everything's going well up to now. Yeah.
And the last couple of weeks, have you been in a pre-season match already?
Yeah, 2 games. Yeah, played 2 games, scored 2.
Well, that's not a bad start.
Good start up to now, isn't it?
It's a great start. All right, then all the best for the upcoming new season, and I hope you can win us the league, like you said.
All right, thanks for that, mate.
I'm with Sergio Llanes, new signing for Langwarrin for 2017. Sergio, first of all, welcome to the club.
Thank you very much. Excited to be here.
And just tell us a bit about your football history.
Well, I started off my juniors at Endeavour Hills, and then I moved on to Southeastern Piranhas, which is an Argentinian club. And then I moved to Dandy City, and then Thunder. I was at Thunder Reserves at age 17. And I got my first senior gig there under Chris Taylor. And then I moved back to Dandy City. I was there for quite a few years, and then I moved to Chile for a year. I played in Chile at Colo Colo. I played in Colo Colo, the first division team. I trained there for 6 months. And then I moved to Palestino. I was there for 1 month, and then I moved to a third division club.
So you've had been to a few clubs,
I've been to a few clubs, yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
You've had a busy career so far.
Yeah.
What brings you to Langwarrin?
Well, I know Ronnie quite well. He was my coach back in under 18s at Dandy City, and he told me to come down. And Gus McLeod liked me, how I played, my style of play, and I'm happy to be here.
And what's your favourite position?
Attacking mid.
Attacking midfield.
Yep.
How you settling with the boys?
Yeah, good. The boys quite a good bunch. You know, they're exciting players to play with, and yeah. Pre-season was good. I got quite a few minutes playing, and yeah, we've done well. We haven't lost a game in pre-season, so yeah, it's a good start.
So hopefully you and the new signings can help Langwarrin win the league this year.
Yes, of course. It's exciting to win the league, of course, and for the NPL promotion.
Okay.
That's the number one reason. Well, yeah.
Thanks for talking to us. All the best.
Thank you very much.
And with Lewis Foster, new signing for Langwarrin 2017. First of all, welcome to Langwarrin.
Thank you.
And just tell us a little bit about your football background.
Been in and around the NPL and stuff, and just dropped down to play. I was at Dandy City last year, so.
What brings you to Langwarrin?
I live local, and my little brother's in the 20s, and I just came down.
And what position do you like to play?
Anywhere around the middle.
And pre-season, how's that gone for you?
Yeah, good. Been tough work, lots of runs, but it's good to get actually going again.
And how'd you settle in with the boys?
Yeah, good. They're a good bunch. Yeah.
Good bunch of lads.
Yeah.
And with Navin Velape, new signing for Langwarrin. Firstly, welcome to Langwarrin, and just tell us what other clubs you've been at.
So I played my juniors at Dandenong City and Casey Commons, and the last year was at Bentley Greens.
And what brings you to Langwarrin?
Opportunity for senior football. Like, it's a good club, great culture down here, and obviously Gus is a great coach. So just looking to start my senior career over here.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
What's your position that you prefer to play?
I play as an attacking mid or out on the wing.
And how you settling with the boys?
Yeah, very good. It's a great bunch of boys. Everyone gets along really well, and just great banter between the boys, which is good.
Pre-season, couple of games. How's that work for you?
Good, getting the fitness back and the touch as well. It's a lot quicker than, it's been a couple of months off, so it's been good. It's great to get back out there.
All right, all the best for the new season.
Thank you.
My name's Stephen Dick. I'm from Scotland originally. I've just moved over here recently, and I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go. How long have you been out here?
Just over a month, but the lifestyle on that's really good, and I'm enjoying settling in with all the lads. But hopefully it's going to be a good season ahead.
What's your position you like to play?
Preferably left back. I used to play centre mid a bit, but I don't think it was for me, left back.
And pre-season, couple of games gone. How did that go for you?
We're still unbeaten in pre-season, so everything's looking good. Let's just hope we can carry it on.
All right, cheers. All the best for the start of the season.
Thanks very much.
All right, club captain for the 2017, Boris Ovson. Welcome back for the new season.
Thanks, Jonathan. It's going to be an exciting year for us, and hopefully we'll get promoted.
And firstly, the honour of being club captain. You've been here for a little while now.
Oh, I think it's my 8th season. I think there's only about 4 of us left from last year, so there's not much choice available. So I think it was the last one left over.
Pre-season, you've had a couple of games. How's the squad got together and playing together as the boys?
Based on the games we played, we've gelled pretty well considering the large turnover of players. It's actually very enjoyable passing the ball around and getting more on the ball as opposed to previous seasons. It helps having a bit more, I'd say, more ball-playing players as opposed to previous years. It makes it a lot easier to play.
So 2 first pre-season games, both undefeated. Feeling pretty confident?
From what we've seen so far, I'd say so. I think we're going to give it a shake this year and hopefully finish top.
Keep all the best for the new season.
Cheers, thank you, Jonathan.